God doesn't give children. Then somebody quoted one verse. There's only one verse they all keep quoting. Children are the heritage of the Lord. The fruit of the womb is his reward. That's the only verse, and that's in Proverbs. They're quoting Solomon for a doctrinal teaching. Only one verse. Only one verse. They don't even have a corroboration. Not even in the New Testament. Children are heritage of the Lord. Dr. Damina, you must be mad. You are not normal. Antichrist. Satan. Just because we challenge their religious position, and so religious demons began to bulge out their eyes. But they don't know that some of us have been around this planet long enough. We have not only seen religious demons, we have seen Satan face to face, and we have told him where he belongs. So those things don't move us. After all when you cut off the head of a chicken, it will do paka 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 paka. Elders know that chicken doing paka paka is not a threat, so they will stand there. It's children that will run. But after a few minutes, the chicken will calm down and keep quiet. So no matter how much the noise is, if you can just maintain your truth and stay your ground, it will calm down. And then reasonable people will reason. God doesn't give children. I repeat. After all the tantrums, I repeat, God doesn't give children. In the sense that God is not the one that is determining which woman gets pregnant and which woman doesn't get pregnant. No, God set the system in place and handed over the control of the system to man. Let them have. Let them, not let us. Let them have. God has handed over the control. Husband and wife, when you are ready, start having children. When you don't want, stop. The system is in your bodies. Those of you that don't want children, you can do without children. You must not have children. And if the children are coming without any form of stopping, you can press the brakes and stop them from coming. It's within the purview of your operation. How many of you understand what I'm talking about here? God has put the system in man and given man the freedom to run the system of reproduction. Now, if you say it is God that gives children, so you have scientific power to stop God. Because after the first child, God wanted a second child. Then you took family planning pills, and God said, yes sir, I surrender. You see that? So that doesn't make sense. God gave the system to you. You can stop it, you can let it roll. And even scientifically now, science can take eggs and take sperm and influence it and make that sperm and egg produce 10 children. That can't be God. That is man running the system that God handed to man. I was preaching in Lagos, and somebody, am I communicating at all? I was preaching in Lagos, and somebody came to me and said, Dr. Damina, this guy is deformed. He's deformed, okay? I don't know if those of you watch the video. He has a deformity that makes him not to walk well and makes him not to talk well. And he's been trying to get free from it. It has not worked. So he came to my meeting. He said, Dr. Damina, I have a question. I have been wondering why God created me like this. I don't know why God doesn't like me. Why God made all other people normal. I'm the only one that God made like this. And I've been praying and God has refused to make me better. Why does God hate me like this? You that say it's God that gives children, if you jam such a person, you will be looking like a stupid idiot there. Because you can't explain God's position in that case. I looked at him and said, gentleman, God loves you. God loves you very much. But when it comes to your reproduction, God was not involved. It was a biology process. And sometimes in the midst of conception, certain deficiencies occur, or certain abnormalities come into play, or certain genetic defects come into play, or certain malfunctions, either from the father or from the mother, or in the process of the pregnancy developing, or at the point of delivery. There was a woman that was trying to deliver her baby, and the doctors told her not to deliver the baby, but she insisted that she must deliver naturally. They told her the baby is too big. This baby cannot come out normal. She said, no, I'm a Hebrew woman. I am a Hebrew. That's another problem. That Hebrew woman is another religious fallacy. That Hebrew woman was a lie. The women were lying to the king for refusing to carry the king's instruction. The king told them to kill all the firstborns. So because they didn't want to obey the king, they refused to kill all the firstborns of Israel in Egypt. So when the king now discovered they were not killing all, he wanted to punish them. So they lied to him. They said, sir, no sir, we try, but we are not like the Hebrew women. Those women, the moment it's time to deliver, before you run in, they have pushed out the baby. That's how that fallacy called Hebrew women came about. It's a lie. They were lying to save their neck and their jobs. And then a woman in Africa that has never had a connection with Hebrew will now say, I'm a Hebrew woman in Akwa Ibom. There's no village in Akwa Ibom called Hebrew. No village, no local government. In fact, there is no Akwa Ibom language called Hebrew. No even word in Ibibio called Hebrew. Ibibio does not have a translation for Hebrew. Hebrew is Hebrew. So this woman said, no, I'm a Hebrew woman, I must deliver. So in the process of pushing, because the baby was too big, a part of the baby came out and part of the baby could not come out. They ended up operating to bring out that baby. And by the time the baby came out, their hand was deformed. So the baby has lived. I know that child. The child till today is deformed. Carries a hand like this. The doctors tried everything to fix that hand. The hand cannot be fixed. The baby just keeps going around like this with a hand. So you can imagine, Hebrew woman. Now, how can you say that is God? How can you say that is God? A member of this church went with his wife to the hospital. They were to deliver, and the doctor said, this baby is too big, we can't deliver, we have to do CS quickly. The brother was still doing no, by the grace of God she's gonna then the wife now said, call Papa. So he called me. I said, what did you say? He said, the doctor said the baby is too big, the baby can't come out naturally, they have to do CS. I said, so what are you waiting for? He said, no, Papa, you know I am. I said, shut up your mouth, stop that nonsense. Tell the doctors sharp, call me back and tell me it has finished. So he went to the doctor. My pastor said, you should deliver my wife sharp. So the doctor swung into action, brought the baby out. They called, Papa, the baby and the mother are alive. I said, see your face. That's how you will have endangered the baby and the mother, trying to be a Hebrew woman, Hebrew man. See your face.